Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another daily devotion. I'm Pastor Roy here at Woodlawn Christian Church, and we do these devotions Monday through Friday of every week. So if you like this, like and subscribe, and you will get these 5 days a week, not 7, but 5. And we are working our way through the Gospel of Matthew currently. This devotion I'm recording for broadcast on Monday, June 6th of 2022. We are in the 16th chapter of Matthew. We're going to be looking today at verses 21 and 23, just a short little snippet for a Monday morning here. We left off on Friday with Peter's declaration about Jesus, where he is saying, Jesus asked, "Who do you say that I am, Peter?" And Peter responded, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." So he recognizes Jesus for who he is. And paradoxically, we now go to this, what we do today. Peter. We have to wonder about good old Peter sometimes. He kind of forgets where he's at, it would seem. Something we all do. So let's look at Matthew chapter 16, verses 21 to 23. From that time on, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and undergo great suffering at the hands of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, "God forbid it, Lord. This must never happen to you." But he turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a hindrance to me, for you are setting your mind not on divine things, but on human things." Okay, so Peter has just recognized him as being God, the Son of the living God. And now he thinks he can rebuke him. He can criticize God or try to even change God's mind. Who would among us would think that we have that right or even that much sway or power? We don't. And so he, as Jesus is teaching them about what he must go through, he's trying to prepare them for this. Jesus has a plan. Jesus wants to accomplish certain things through not only his life, but through the disciples' life. And so here is what's happening as Peter is saying to him, "No, this must never happen." Jesus comes back to him with that very sharp rebuttal, "Get behind me, Satan." And we go, "Whoa, Jesus." Calling Peter Satan, well, it means adversary. It means one that stands against you. It doesn't necessarily mean the devil. It's meaning here, you're in my way. Because right after that, you are a hindrance. That means you're a stumbling block, a trap. You are trying to prevent the work of God. You've got your mind focused on what you would like to see done, which, of course, Peter would love for Jesus to be the Messiah and his understanding and the Jewish understanding of the Messiah coming and being a conquering king. And that's not what Jesus was all about. Jesus came to conquer death. He's going to come again as a conquering king the next time, whenever that might be. And I don't know when it is. It might be Wednesday at 3:00, but mark my word if it is, but I kind of doubt it. But at any rate, here Jesus is saying, you are getting in the way of what I need to do. We're all guilty of this. We all do this. We all think, we can see things working a certain way, and we have our egos are invested in something, and we want things to go a certain way just because that's what makes us look good, or is our idea, or what have you, and we get in God's way. And we really should be hearing in the back of our heads that wee little voice saying, "Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satana. You are the adversary. You are a trap. You are a stumbling block, a hindrance to me, to God's work." Let's not get in God's way. Let's not ever do that. And let's seek God's counsel, but let's not try to think that God needs our counsel. That's just not the way it works. Sorry to bust your bubble. God does not need your counsel. We need God's love, comfort, support, all of those things. And we need God's counsel, but we can't tell God what to do. We just have to hold on and keep working towards what we feel he's leading us to do. And if we're in the Spirit, we should be pretty close to being right. All right? That's what I've got for you today. Relatively short one. We're only at about 4.5 minutes. And that's okay for a Monday, don't you think? All right. With that, I'm going to let you go. Have a please have a blessed day. And please be a blessing to someone today. We'll see you all in the morning. Bye-bye.